Now, we wait. No battles to fight, no enemies on the horizon, just an uneasy peace and the gnawing uncertainty of the imposter's next move. And yet somehow I know he has already made his next move. We just haven't seen it yet, and I just know it won't be long till we see its effects. End audio log. I remember finding this world a while ago on our scanners. I've had it cataloged for when I have spare time. And it looks like today is that day. Jumpstart in 3, 2, 1. That rush as the world vanishes beneath my feet, the sense of adrenaline as you fall through the multiverse. The colors, the bright colors of the timelines glow bright, the brilliant reds and blues, the golds and silver, the deep purples and oppressive orange. It's like falling through chaos. We are supposed to close our eyes when we travel in between. But I never do. What is mad and crazy to others, often tends to be my best moments of bliss. These moments, although can be dragged out, in all reality only lasts a few seconds, and watching the very multiverse itself flow around you, as you neither make contact nor slide past it. The multiverse in of itself is a science that we can only hope to one day master. I finally look down past the true colors. I see the version of Earth from this almost false orbit. I see the various land masses and the vast oceans. So many places I could go. But there is no place like home. I fall past the sky at an almost angel-like speed, the air rushing past me, my feet becoming even with the ground below, and finally the feeling of pavement beneath my feet. And yet, this is not home. I know this place, Little Britain. The town of a time almost better left forgotten, its history only carried in its name. And that name to always be a reminder of a time without liberty. And even now, in this timeline, it still has no liberty. Come out, you monsters. My shout echoes through the streets and shops, in the bright daylight. The shadows in the alleys and buildings alike contrast against the light. And in every one I see the eyes. I've only heard about them through old audio logs. Hungry, angry copies. No imposters of mankind. Animals from the same forest that we grew up in, animals who enjoy in donning the flesh and hide of their victims. I reckon a town of skinwalkers will be a challenge. I can feel the reverberation of the pavement as the first one thinks he is being slick. I don't even grab my gun. I pull on his arm and twist it back, kicking through the elbow of the beast. I hold its arm in my hand as it back away, screaming in pain. I see the black liquid drip from his former elbow as he scoots back like a scared child. Before I know it, the second and third grab my arms. They think they are stronger. I pull one forward and slam him into the other. As they fall on each other, I feel my boot make contact with the first skull, and then the second as I crash through their skeletons. And then without thinking I draw the .44 Magnum out of its holster. One shot, then two. Followed by three, upheld with four. Sent true with 5, sealed on 6. Then reload. I slowly walk through the streets, my motions too fast for even this immense horde. I hear the screaming and see the blood flow, it sticks to my face and clothes. The monsters' faces are a rush in my mind and sight. The bodies they stole. The skin they wear, the ages of their victims. 7, 18, 21, 33, 8, 9, 6, 13, 12, 11. These monsters. They stalk the land as they please. Not when I'm here. And with that thought, I feel the magnum in my hand twist as a bullet collides into its cylinder. The bullets in the gun go off, my hand is left cinched from the heat blast. My weapon lies mangled out ahead of me, its various parts flying through the air. I look out to where the bullet originated. The adrenaline in my body shoots up. The face of my adversary a blur. I can't see his eyes, I can't see his features. All I can see is the gun in his hands. All I can feel is myself moving at speeds I've never attempted before. I feel the bullets brush past. I feel the air move. I feel the gun in my hands. I feel the energy flow through my body and enter the weapon, its steel charged to the brim with my very DNA. Even with an empty magazine, a Vanjik can fire at will. And I feel the power leave the chamber and exit out the barrel. The nanoseconds tick 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 as I watch the former heart of this beast spill out onto the street. I aim the gun about ready to open fire, until I realize the town's inhabitants lay dead at my feet. These monsters of man. And then all I can do is holster my new gun as I fall to my knees. I look at the cold dead face of my last victim. My face. I can do nothing but stare. The gun, the face, the actions it took. Little Britain, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I look down and see the bead necklace on his neck, as I feel the one on mine begin to choke me. Black, white, red, gold, the necklace is a mirror of mine. I look down and see a bulk bead bracelet with a silver compass in the middle. The very same I wear on my wrist. And then I look down and see a single ring on his finger. I choke and force down the urge to vomit as I look into the lifeless eyes of my skinwalker counterpart. I then stand up and scan the bodies, and only stop till I see the body of a girl I recognize all too well. I feel the new gun in my holster. The M1911 45 ACP. Made in the years long since past. I pull out the gun. The weight of its simple mechanism. The weight of the wars it's seen. The weight of the wars it's yet to see. It calls for a better world. Its desire to manifest destiny and freedom. Manifest destiny. It has its unintended victims. Today I was the victim. Tomorrow. Now that is what scares me more. When manifest destiny is no longer yours to control. Who knows who could suffer? End audio log.